Whew, YouTube, today is the day for overwhelming topics. I'm gonna bring you this last one on juice until the autopsy, but I mean, we don't know if any of those pills were laced with fentanyl, and unfortunately, we won't know until that fucking autopsy gets in, because people were saying they didn't know if all of them were perks. His girlfriend, that's his girlfriend, who he was trying to get clean with, to get clean for. And I mean, like, maybe not off of the weed. I don't think anybody's getting off of weed anytime soon. I really don't. But, just some things on Juice. I didn't like what I was reading about him. He was a quote-unquote good kid, and this is during his family's mourning. Yo, Juice's mama, Miss Higgins, my condolences. Like, for real, I hope YouTube, Facebook, everybody's sending you condolences right now. Because he was a good kid. He was a kid. Addiction's addiction, whatever have you. That ain't what that's about. A kid died. There might have been fentanyl involved. Nobody knows. And I am so sorry, Miss Higgins, that your son is dead because of the perpetuated rap culture that I have been against for many years. I am sorry that it has claimed another kid's life. That is 3 in the last 3 years. And when will you people stop being selfish and attacking the family of this man for headlines? But okay, moving on. Sorry, I've been reading headlines and quote-unquote good kid. A nigga was giving back. But y'all praise fucking Mac Miller, don't you? Y'all in the news praised Mac Miller. I wonder why the left has such a drive to put white men against black men. But let's just keep going a little bit. At the time of his death, he was working to promote openness and talking, and McDonald's was giving him money and helping him connect with charities in Chicago where he was giving back. I'm sorry, and the Chicago Tribune, quote-unquote good kid. Why? Because he wanted to help? Yeah, he was a damn good kid. Remove the damn quotes and let his family fucking mourn. Don't bring up the family. God, y'all are awful people. That is real awful. That's the only reason I hope I never get famous. I'd love to be rich and famous, but I hope I never do, because all I'm gonna be labeled is a bad guy for giving back. Fuck y'all. For real. That is real rude. This guy died out of fear. He was working, like I said, with McDonald's, who was giving him money and helping him with charities. Like, okay, they're helping him with charities so he can reach back to the hood, and that's a quote-unquote good kid dying. No, that's a good kid dying. Remove the damn quotes and stop causing this damn racial divide. The news media cannot thrive without us all being at each other's throats. And until it stops, and until we look at the real devils, the real killers, and the real murderers in the rap industry, we cannot move forward as a people with these people. Not with them leading the charge, not with them influencing the youth to overdose and die. God damn, y'all. God damn, Crank Lucas was right. I'm an overdoser, I'm an overdoser. That's what all these fucking rappers sound like now. That's what they've sounded like for the last 26 years I've been alive. Something in the culture needs to change. Black men used to stand for something, but now y'all all cowards. Now y'all all cowards who would date a tranny. Black men used to stand for something. Let that mean something. That's why I'm dissociative about being black, because I also got shitted on by black men. I got shitted on by white men. I'm dissociative about race, but you know what? I can see the divide that the media is trying to cause because of it. Mac Miller died a not quote-unquote good kid, but he was a quote-unquote good kid because he died doing drugs. Just because. Not on a plane getting off of it and some feds was about to catch him because the plane tipped him off. No, not the pilot having tipped nobody off. Y'all really some vicious motherfuckers. And again, Miss Higgins, I'm so sorry. I really do. I send my condolences. That is a child, and that is where I'm so upset. I mean, I even let my indignant voice out because I am so upset at the loss of another child to this game of drugs and drug abuse. And we need better rappers, and we need more thought-provoking rappers. I didn't like everything Tupac was about, and I will always disavow anytime he spoke about violence, which people don't seem to be aware that he did quite a lot. But anything outside of that, I don't see the problem. He was provoking thought and feeling. Everything outside of that. I mean, there were times where he explained violence to express and provoke thought and feeling, and that's okay. That is okay to explain violence to tell a story. But I mean, we got violent thugs in the rap game, and this needs to stop. And it's perpetuated by the news media. I'm going to keep blasting the news media about this one. I will never let the news media die for how racist they are. Black man great divides black people and white people. Obama went in the House. Left media pushes that. You know why? Because Obama caused problems. Any black person not causing problems is a problem to the leftist news media. Kanye is trying to unite us, get us to listen to some good Christian music. Shit, clean out your soul for 5 minutes. News media gotta call him a sellout. Gotta say he's trying to just do appeal to Christians because they ain't easy group. I was not a good Christian, and I didn't really come back around for years. I wasn't an easy Christian to appeal with Christian music either. And you still can't really get me with Christian music, but Ye did. Ye made good soul music. I ain't heard good soul music like that in years. He brought in choirs, he brought in choruses, he brought in the best singers in the game. And that's the difference there, is he made something that was meant to provoke thought. So back to who Juice WRLD was working with. Sorry, pardon me. He was working with 100 Black Men, and that's an organization out in Chicago. Huge shout out to y'all. Again, they were trying to change the dialogue of drugs, guns, violence. That's a dialogue that needs to die. It should have died in the 90s when most of these rappers did. Just saying, like, for real. The people had MF Doom and y'all was still choosing fucking Ludacris over MF Doom. And MF Doom ain't the best motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie. But he got a good, clean flow. He got good, clean bars. And you know what? He really ain't that bad. He tells stories and he called people hoes, niggas, bitches, dicks, whatever, in a story. That's what it is, a story. But that's a story. When you're promoting disrespecting women by K-Dot having Sharice, whatever her name was, shaking in front of the car, and then punching a white girl in the audience for saying the N-word that he brought onto the stage that was in his own song, hold up, hold the phone, hold the phone. Something's gotta change. Rap's gotta change. Because this is why everyone's mad that a professional like Nick Cannon is taking shots at Eminem for taking shots at him. Nick Cannon's a professional with a career. Eminem's a nobody rapper who don't even matter anymore, and people are backing Eminem. But it's because y'all miss nostalgia. That's why y'all love Star Wars. Because y'all love nostalgia. That's all it is. Y'all nostalgia hunters, and that's what the market is nostalgia. I mean, shit, if fucking a new rapper came up tomorrow and he was about fucking going to school, getting good grades, and he had the cleanest flow, you'd go, yeah, but he doesn't sound like, I don't know, K-Dot, he ain't shot nobody. He ain't really hard. That's the dialogue that's gotta die. Kill that dialogue, man. That's all I'm saying. Mainstream news outlets are causing the racial divide. They're pushing it, and by putting him as a good kid and mentioning his family, like his family is mourning a quote-unquote good kid. No, they're mourning a good kid. That's what it is. It's not quote-unquote. It's a good kid. It's what it is. And again, at third time, Miss Higgins, your son deserved better. Your son deserved better. And if those pills were laced with fentanyl, I hope they go after the producer, the dealing record agents, the record agents, the dealing record company, the record companies. I hope that really gets there. I really do. I really hope that if those pills are found laced with fentanyl, it goes all the way to the top, just like the Epstein thing did. Because goddamn, that's the only way this is going to change. We got to get all the old heads out because they're just ruining shit. Charlemagne promotes fucking violence and abusing women. It's true, he promotes rappers that do that. I can't back Charlemagne because of that. I mean, on top of that, he's a trash nobody in the game with a voice in the game. At least Sway got some voice in the game. Shoot, like, I bet you Sway could rap. I also like how Sway's message is almost never about people fucking being violent. But you never hear about Sway anymore because his message was never about people being violent. I mean, if a song was hot, a song was hot, and he talked with that artist, whatever that song was about. But he didn't make it a point to go strictly hunt down 50 Cent and go, gee, you nut, and figure out what fucking killing somebody in the streets meant. Like, that isn't something you have to figure out. Stop making Melly the most popular fucking artist on YouTube because he's fucking still in jail. And now he's gloating that he killed somebody. when he did that shit on accident and we all heard the song. But yeah. I mean, I'm gonna end this with this note. He died giving back to his community. That's all there is to say. There's nothing left. He died giving back to his community. He cared about his people. He didn't want to see Chicago suffering, and he wanted that dialogue to change. The least y'all could do is honor his memory and try to change that dialogue. But the news media is fucking racist. That's why I don't watch CNN. I'll be honest, Fox is giving everybody fair coverage, even Kamala Harris, and so, I mean, it ain't racist, fam. It's just some people are idiots. But other than that, I'm out YouTube. I'm real disgusted with this whole Juice WRLD situation. I think I'm gonna keep bringing news this month, though. Fuck yeah, as long as this month stays crazy. I mean, and I'm real sorry for Miss Higgins. Like, I really am. Like, that's not a joke. That ain't nothing. I kept getting carried away, but I mean, I'm really sorry that she lost a son out of this. I mean, ain't nothing can replace your kid. And I mean, until you've almost lost your own child or lost a child, you will never understand that. And so these news media outlets beating her up, beating the family up for praising a good kid, y'all niggas need to stop, because you are disrespectful and you are shaming her. And I hope she come at y'all for slander, and I hope she go with the record companies for fucking that. I guarantee one of those pills had fentanyl in it. Someone was aimed at killing Juice and they did it. But you only aim at killing a brother who's trying to change shit, because right when Tupac tried to change and clean up his act, aw damn, he had to die, didn't he? A nigga can't be good in this world. If you ain't a nigga, you ain't fucking worth shit. So, other than that, once we get more on that autopsy, I'll bring you some more about how Juice worked with these organizations, and we'll do a little dive. I'll fucking string this together, and we'll call it the Juice documentary or something like that. I don't know. But thank you for coming here to Politically Black this December. We gonna handle depression. If the news keeps popping, we'll keep handling the popping news, and I mean, we'll just go one day at a time, guys, because that's how I do it, is I take it a day at a time. And I know some of y'all ain't off till 8, 9, 10, 12 o'clock, and sometimes you only get time to get on YouTube. I try to keep these under fucking 15, 20 minutes. It's hard because there's a lot to say in a lot of these cases, and I'm a wordy motherfucker. So again, Miss Higgins, my condolences. I hope my audience's condolences is with you as well. I wish you the best. I, again, am sorry that the media is treating your son like this. I went through this for a year and a half in a case. I was just demonized for just being black, and I got my daughter still, and she didn't die. She's still alive. She recovered. I pray for you. I'm very fortunate to be in the situation I'm in. I couldn't imagine your pain right now. Actually, I could, and it's bringing a tear to my eye, Miss Higgins, and I really hope that shit just works out for you in the end. I really hope that somebody goes down for this, because ain't nobody died taking 3 Percocets, most likely. I just done a lot of research, and I can tell you a lot of people ain't died doing 3 Percocets, and some people fucking take 4 or 5 in a sitting just because of the amount of pain they're in. So but another thing is the message to the EMTs out there: don't be injecting fools with Narcan who might have taken fentanyl. That's just a real good tip. It's a possibility he could have taken fentanyl, and that Narcan might have killed him too. So until we get the toxicology report, we won't know what was in his system. But if they gave him Narcan while there was fentanyl, there was no chance that the dude was making it. So, check out Crank Lucas joking about overdosing rappers, though, YouTube, because that shit really is a problem, and he highlighted it very well. Like I said in the video earlier. I'm an overdoser, Should I go to rehab? I just tell him no, sir. I really would encourage y'all to check that out. It's funny, but like, look at it through a serious lens and take 1 minute and think about how many rappers you've heard like that in the last 26 years of your life. And other than that, YouTube, I've got a tear in my eye over this fool, because his music was deep and it really meant something, and he only died trying to change the world. So go figure. Another nigga dead trying to change the world, but if we fucking play like Luda, we get to live as long as we want. Ain't that a trip? But the Illuminati ain't real. Have a good one, YouTube.